What is up, and welcome to another episode on LLC TV. I appreciate you all joining me. Of course, I appreciate the love on the previous videos. Please remember to subscribe if you like the video. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. I'm your host, JT, JTown32. If you want to follow me on the social sites, please follow Limitless Lifestyle Crew on Instagram, all one word, as well as visit the webpage, limitlesslifestylecrew.com. All right, so we are back, and I have another pickup for you all that I want to go over. I actually got it just today, so it's a bit of a delayed W. The shoe came out probably 3 weeks ago, 2, 3, maybe even a month ago. It's been out for a while. I have to research exactly when it came out, but Notre out in Chicago actually did a raffle for it, and they did it a bit later, which I'm grateful for. I'm not even sure if many people were able to see it or even paid attention to it, because they did it the same time that they announced that they had a raffle for another shoe. Just so happened, I was paying attention on the site and got lucky. So I went ahead and entered into the raffle for this sneaker, and it is one of the better Air Force Ones of the year. It is a unique shoe because it pretty much provides some storytelling, so that's dope. How you receive the shoe, and then as you wear it, it kind of tells a different story. I think that's dope. Anytime that you can bring the story to life, not just through selling the shoe, but actually wearing the shoe, I think that's a dope quality to add to a sneaker. So thanks Notre, thanks Nike, and let's get into it. Bam! So right away, what you see is the Nike box, and it has a bit of a flip to it. If you see, the graffiti says life on this side, and I believe this is the on that side, but it's a bit of a flip. So usually you will have a base and it'll be all black. This one does not. And it reads Air Force 107 Paranoise. This is a size 9.5, which is a size especially for Air Force Ones that I would get, because Air Force Ones run big, at least for me they do. So I always go half size down on Air Force Ones. And if you've been watching the channel, then you know for me, I like my lows in certain shoes, not all, but certain shoes, to be in a half size down, just because I like a little bit of a snugger fit, and it works for me with the outfits. So we have what we call the, Peaceminus One Paranoise joints, and I'm happy to have them. This is the second iteration of the shoe. If you did see before, there was a black iteration of the shoe that came out last year. This is the second iteration, and then there's a friends and family pair. Don't have that, but maybe I'll show that on the screen somewhere, you know. All right, so what you want to see is this. So this is what you want to see, the actual shoe. It is a white Air Force One with the black Nike check, black highlights, fat black shoestrings, and a few different hits. As you can see, this part is thick paint, but it actually comes off. You can see the cracks in it already, so you have to be pretty delicate, or you can kind of just move it off if you want to. If you see clean, it's not necessarily clean, because you can tell that this is supposed to crack off. So it's almost like a yellow white. It's not an off-white, but it's a yellow white. And then you have the white leather here on the heel tab, black Nike Air branding. And then the midsole, as you can see, is white, but it has those black, almost like skid marks. This kind of brings out the design of the shoe once everything starts peeling off. So pretty cool to see that. And then you have that black mark right here down the back of the shoe as well. On the tongue, it's a bit different. What you would see is that Paranoise Peaceminus One emblem. And inside pretty much just looks like graffiti on the inside of the shoe. What you do get is, like I said, these thick laces, and you also get to see a nice detail here on your shoestrings, and then on the white shoestrings it has the black. So all in all, I think this is pretty dope. Obviously, like I said, it's a storytelling aspect. They give you a hang tag for Peaceminus One. Just do it, Nike 1988, Peaceminus One. Good hang tag action there. What I do like about this is the tongue. The leather on the tongue is tumbled as hell. Very clean. And then the Nike sign is a good leather as well. So a unique take on a classic. Like I said, this is the second iteration of this shoe. The first iteration came out in black last year, which was pretty dope. I've seen a couple people wearing the blacks and seen over time how the paint is kind of chipped off. It looks pretty good. And then this is that second iteration in white. The one that I wish I could get my hands on is obviously the red joint. So there's a red version of this, and it is extremely beautiful. It's like a dark red, almost like a dragon red. So I like those. I like these two. Don't get me wrong, I like these two, and I think out of the two that came out, very rarely will you see me prefer a white base shoe over a black base shoe, but I prefer this one just because as far as appealing, it looks a lot better seeing these peel than you will see in the other shoes. That's just on a black shoe. That's just my take on it, right? So it could be the other way around, but like I said, this shoe is a classic. It just has some subtle hits and a not so subtle paint job once it starts chipping off. One of the other hits that I didn't mention is just on this insole here. You can see Peaceminus One, and it is also on this shoe as well. So all in all, great job. Paranoise Air Force One. Thank you, Notre. Thank you, Nike. Happy to have it, and to have it in my size at that. Also didn't mention, look at that sole. So you can see like the black skid marks on the sole. This is dope. This is dope. Hopefully if you wanted a pair, you were able to copy it. Like I said, Notre did this a little late, so it's a bit of a delayed W, I think, as Boo would say, but I'm happy to have it nonetheless, and happy to see it. So happy that you all joined. If you liked the video, of course, leave me a thumbs up. If you like the shoes, leave me a thumbs up. If you like the content, go ahead and subscribe. I got plenty other things on the channel, and I'm sure you would like something. So all in all, we have the Peaceminus One, Nike Air Force One, J-Town 32, Limitless Lifestyle Crew. Just like that, we'll be back.